a petition came to me by market vendors who had said they had concerns on one, security around the market. Some were losing their merchandise that they sell, and generally they thought they were not secure about the around the market. That had happened because, one, lighting in the market was not good, the camera system in the market was not working, and thirdly, the military, the UPDF that was keeping the market, had also been withdrawn. Two, they also said they had concerns about the health and sanitation around the market. Now, on health and sanitation, the market vendors were not disposing fish as well. They were not using the toilets as they're supposed to do for some reason. And one of the reasons being that also there was no water flowing in the market. Thirdly, on health and sanitation, again, they said the drainage system around the market is not good, so the market floods regularly. From the meeting, we agreed on a raft of issues. And the municipal council was represented by the town clerk and his team, the technical team. And from security, I represented my assistants, and we were eventually joined by other members of the security sector. So one, on security, with immediate effect, we directed that the army, the UPDF, should resume duties of protecting that market. It is a strategic asset of government, and government has invested a lot of money. In any case, the President, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, had directed earlier on strategic assets of the country to be protected. And that's why you see in markets or road construction, where there's road construction, the military is protecting people who are working and assets of the construction companies that are working. So in this case, I directed immediately, and I'm glad to report now that the army has resumed the duty of protecting this market. It is actually more than ever before necessary now that we see, if you're followers of news outside this place, outside Kitgum, the UPDF has helped us so much with terrorists in Kampala. In barely 1 month, they've taken out of action 2 terrorists. One of them, the most recent, was that the one was targeting a market, Kalerwe market. So the UPDF takes over immediately the provision of security in that market. So they have resumed following that directive. On the other aspects of security, we directed that the police person, particularly with speciality on cameras, should liaise with the market authority, with the municipal, such that they reinstate and make that the cameras in the municipal work. I expect that by now they are working together to make sure that these cameras are working. 3, lights around the market should be reinstated, and the municipal again was directed that they should do that. I expect that the municipal is working on that, and anytime, if it has not begun working, should be working. On the issue of sanitation, again, we directed the municipal, actually directed the officer in charge, one, to sensitize the market vendors on how to use that market. Open defecation should be completely not there in that market. Completely. And I told the vendors that that must stop immediately. 2, the municipal has to reinstate water. In any case, they collect dues from that market. They should be able to provide water in that market immediately. And I want to think that they have done that. I will check after this that they have done, whether they've done it or not. But they should have by close of business last week on Friday.